I know that the blue beans, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. The blue beans have asked us to uh, affirm out loud. And I'm wondering if they can read our thoughts and our feelings if we don't say anything out loud. When they were talking they would say, "Do you understand?" They would like us to say yes out loud. And so I'm wondering if you could talk a little more about what that does for us and them.
It's an interesting sort of neuroplastic thing where when you actually speak something out loud, it allows the information to integrate because they're speaking in codes. What they say is one thing, but what they're saying, much like when I speak too, I would say for their frequency even more so, there are codes that assist you to upgrade at the subatomic level, and they help your genetics to up level to a frequency where you become more receptive for the evolution of your flow and of your receptivity. And because what they're actually doing is bringing information from multi-D, like from all the dimensions into the three dimensions, because that's what they're doing. What happens is that when you bring it through into three dimensions, so imagine it's kind of etheric, it's an idea. Some of you may have thought of the idea or kind of had some thoughts around it before, but when they land, there's something about them bridging from multi-D to into language, which is what their version of 3D is. When they bridge it into language, which is the 3D, when you acknowledge it in 3D in language, it's not just an idea in your head. The symbolic act of saying yes or I get it or whatever you want to say out loud actually tells your cells to like with all the codes. Do you know what I mean? So
Yes,
there's something about saying it out loud because they've taken something multi-D into 3D, made it more solid and given us all more confidence in the way it all works. Then when you acknowledge it in 3D language rather than in multi-D, hey, sounds like a good idea kind of thought, there is a receptivity by saying yes or by acknowledging it out loud. Does that make sense?
yes. And I've also remember hearing that when you say it out loud, your ears can hear it and tell your body. So,
But it's exactly what I'm saying. Is
okay.
there it's like you are, you might say, well, when I say it internally, it means something to your body too, because you can have imaginations and your cellular makeup is affected by what you imagine. Without question, your biochemistry is affected. But as you all know, there's a huge evolution happening right now that sort of combines Atlantean, Egyptian, like all the places, all the ancient places that used sound to evolve the body are coming to the forefront now. Sound is becoming, or has over the last several years, already was. I know many of you were going to sound healings long before 3 years ago, but it's becoming even more mainstream now. And that's because sound is a delivery mechanism for sure.
Thank you.
So yeah, thanks for asking the question.